Hey Chuckheads! So first thing I want to do is introduce myself because we haven't actually met yet, but my name is Jen and today we are going to be making a grain-free cinnamon date granola for the trail. So one of the things I wanted to talk about before we get started is why we're making this and why it's grain-free and all the other things. So about 1.5 years ago, I did the Whole30 diet, which is where you eliminate a lot of additives in your diet. So you're eliminating soy, peanuts, gluten, any kind of wheat, added sugars, dairy, a lot of things. So you eliminate all those and you add them back in gradually, one at a time, to see how they make your body feel. When I added things back in, my body couldn't tolerate dairy anymore, so I don't do that anymore. And I also didn't like how gluten made my body feel. It made me feel almost like hungover and very sluggish, so I try not to eat that as well. And then Tim is also on keto right now, so this is keto friendly, although I think the sugar is a little high, but it's still keto friendly. So anyway, so that is what we are doing today. So I guess let's get started. I've never done a video before, so bear with me because it might be a little, I don't really know. So here we go. All right, so first things first is we are going to mix all of the nuts and everything together in a larger bowl. So we have 3/4 cup of whole almonds, which is right here. Maybe for my next video I might pre-measure these, but I just wanted you guys to see packaging and all that stuff. So 3/4 cup of that. And then 3/4 cup of chopped or whole pecans. I like them chopped because I like them a little smaller. The almonds are whole, so I think that works a little better. So 3/4 cup of that. And then 1/2 cup of pumpkin seeds, pepitas, whatever you want to call them, goes in there. And 1.5 cups of unsweetened coconut flakes. The bigger ones, not like the shredded coconut, because that works better. So get that going. I don't think my bowl is big enough, but it's fine. We might have to upgrade bowls in a second. I did a half the size recipe as a trial run, so I thought this bowl would be big enough, but apparently not. A tablespoon of chia seeds. And then we are going to mix in 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. All right, so next we're gonna mix in date syrup, which for this recipe is the main sweetener that we're using. It's literally just dates made into syrup, and it's really delicious and amazing. You can add it to anything, but we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of that. And then we are also gonna add in chopped dates. We're gonna do 6 chopped dates, and I'm gonna add in 3 before I bake it and 3 after, just because I like the little bit of chewy. They're really good cooked, like when you bake them, but I like to add a little bit in for the chewiness afterwards, just for a little bit of extra texture. So we're gonna do that. And lastly, in this bowl, we're gonna do cinnamon. So we're gonna add in a tablespoon of cinnamon. And then mix this all up. It looks like that if you want to see it. There you go. Basically, it just looks amazing. All right, so the next thing that we're gonna do is mix in an egg white. You wanna get it frothed up really nice. You can see this one, it's nice and frothy on top. I'm gonna remix it. And then just mix in a pinch of salt to it. You can use coconut oil instead of the egg white. In this recipe, I used it because, I mean, with all the nuts and everything, with it being grain-free, the fat and the calorie content's already higher, so this is a little lower, and it does help with the roasting and all that stuff. It will make it really good and crunchy, but it won't add the extra calories and fat that the coconut oil adds. It also has more protein than the coconut oil, so that's a plus too. So anyway, got that all frothed up with the salt in it, so we're gonna mix that in. Just pour that right in the bowl here and stir it in. And then after that, we're gonna mix in our chopped dates, and then we are good to go. All right, so like I said, I have them all chopped up here. So divide it up. I'm just gonna dump half of them in. Mix those all in. And then I do have a baking sheet ready with my, well, it's like a fake snow cabinet, but it's one of those all set up. And then we'll just spread this out on there. Don't lose it all first. Okay. So, and then we are gonna bake this at 350 degrees for 15 minutes. Well, 15 to 20, depending on how crunchy you like it. But the most important thing is that don't bake it until it's crunchy, because once it starts cooling, it will crunch. So just bake it till it's lightly brown, like the coconut, and then pull it out. So it should be like 15 to 17 minutes, depending on your oven and everything. You can let it go a little longer if you want, but it will crunch on its own. Make sure that you stir the granola halfway through, so set it for 7 minutes, stir everything up, set it for another 7, and you should be good to go. So just spread that out so it's in a thin layer. All right, so timer just went off, so we are going to pull the granola out of the oven. And it looks so good. So good to go. So we are now just gonna let it cool on the sheet, and we'll be back again. All right, trackheads. So granola is cooled and crunched. You can see it. Sounds all crunchy. It's amazing. So I'm just gonna mix in the last little bit of the dates. Sprinkle those through, mix them in a little, and we are good to go. Yeah, so that's that. So you can put it in a container or in a bag, take it on the trail, take it to work, take it anywhere you want to take it. I'm gonna take it to work with me later today and have it as a snack, because I'll be there super late. So I did get, one thing is these bags, because containers don't really fit that well in your pack, and it takes up a lot of room, empty or full. So these are compostable, like snack bags. I got the quart size just because they're more convenient for stuff, but they do have a snack one which is like half the size, which probably would have been a good size for the trail mix, but I'm probably gonna take it all to work and share it later anyway, so it works for me for today. But you guys all enjoy your day, and I will talk to you next week. Thanks.